Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you a brief update. This is the cab from the 1971 Ford F250 truck. In an earlier video we shared with you when we were outside and we had unloaded the truck from the trailer. And we had all kinds of bits and pieces, and this cab was just basically sitting on the frame. There was no front clip on it, and we had the old engine just kind of resting or sitting in the frame location. Since then, we've removed the body, first of all the engine and transmission, and from the frame. We then unbolted the cab and we've set the cab on one of these dollies, and we began doing the fabrication. So I just wanted to share with you some of the panels came with the vehicle, and then there's some panels that we've ordered. There's some structural stuff that we're going to have to bring in. So what we've done is there is a big rusted spot in this front section. So we removed that. We've made our new piece here and just welded it into place. They've also repaired the back side and this section of the rocker. There's still a little bit more work to go because we have to close that in. So we've got that basic patch done there, and it doesn't look like much, but we've got everything fitted. This is a replacement floor pan, and we have that fitted where it should be. We did a lot of trimming and cutting and measuring to make sure it fit in the right location, and you can see it's got all the factory ribbing and cuts in it, and then we went ahead and we've welded it all in, and we've got some repairs to do on those this part of the firewall, and then up over here we'll make a couple of patches that will fix that part. And you can see we've got some rotted out sections here, so that's been pre-cut from somebody previous. And what we'll do is we'll come around to the front, and you can see we have the front frame pocket. So there's your lower floor pan, and then you have this big guy that's another replacement panel, and then there's a mounting point between the cab and the frame. So this has been tack welded in. You can see we've got a couple of set screws when they first did the measuring and marking to make sure the holes are in the right location for the frame. So now they've got that set in place, and then they've also just with a couple of screws, they've set in this other replacement panel for the passenger side. So a couple of screws holding that in place. We have it lined up where it should be with the hole for the frame. And then we come around to this side. You can see that they've got, somebody previously was working on the floor. I apologize for the dust in here. So we're going to just clean this area up to make sure it's been welded in properly. And you can see down here, same idea. We're going to need to make a piece for this front section on this passenger side rocker. And then when you come around the back, both of the inner and the outer cab corners were rotted. So what they did is they've cut out the rotted section. They made new pieces for the back side, and then they have these replacement pieces. They've grafted them in, welded them in, and then ground the weld smooth. And then same thing over here on the driver's side. So we've got the new cab corners on both driver and passenger side. So just a brief update. So this is the cab of the 1971 Ford F250. And I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.